My name is Jean Seaton, and I'm the director of the Orwell Prize, which is bringing a whole strand of events around politics and literature and argument to the festival this year. And we're very pleased to welcome you and our very distinguished panel tonight to have a discussion about what seems to me is a kind of recurring, but indeed also novel, it's always novel, problem about the nature of the police force. Orwell himself was briefly a policeman, or at least an imperial one, and it marked him forever. And the power of it, actually, his capacity to recognise the power that you exercise on the street, and some of the humiliation that went along with not being able to exercise the power, actually. We've got a very distinguished panel to discuss this topic tonight. Sir Ian Blair was one of our great liberal policemen. He's written a very interesting new book pointing to some of the problems with policing, pointing to some of the things that we may need to do in order to get the police into the right kind of situation. He speaks very much as somebody who has been a policeman, but also a very distinct kind of policeman. I said to him when he gave the Political Quarterly annual lecture that my father-in-law, who I never met, who did all sorts of reform in the 50s and 60s around the police, I think Sir Ian was what he was trying to get to, an educated, liberal policeman with a vision of the police. So we're very pleased to have Ian here. Then we have the very distinguished, somebody who's been writing about the police, possibly for as long as Ian's been a policeman, Robert Reiner from LSE. He's written a whole series of incredibly readable but important books about the nature of policing and the role of policing in our society. And he, like Sir Ian, has a second chapter which is about the history of the police. So that's a really interesting issue, that the police we have now and the police we have in the future both represent enduring problems but also historic, I think, has at least wants to, for the sake of this debate anyway, have an argument with Sir Ian about the future of the police. And finally, we've got Roger Graef. Roger Graef has had a whole career of making films that have changed how you have seen the police, particularly in the absolutely historic series on Thames Valley Police, but also how the police have behaved towards the public. I mean, he absolutely exemplifies. He's doing something on the family court now, he tells me. That capacity of the media to bring real change by a kind of an outside scrutiny to this institution, which has to be of us, but nevertheless is also separate from us. So we're very grateful to them. We're very grateful to you for being so extremely serious-minded at this point in the evening to want to think about the police even more. And they're going to each speak a little, and then I'll ask a question or two, and then I'll open it up to you.